In the prep, the curriculum varies more than in pre-prep, so we introduce subjects such as DT, they have specialised lessons in art, they have games fixtures as well as game sessions. We also start to introduce a variety of other subjects. For example, in their MFL lessons, they will learn French and Spanish, whereas in pre-prep it's French that they focus on. Their Hallfield enrichment programme starts to build in things such as study skills, so looking at their non-verbal and verbal reasoning, and then starting to introduce things such as the careers talks further up in the year groups.
The children have a greater range of subjects and they're also taught by more specialist members of staff in their own subjects. Part of games, they will obviously develop more of those rugby, football, cricket skills for the boys, and then for the girls, the hockey, the netball, and again the cricket in the summer. Creative subjects also develop as well. Rather than having the form teacher for a lot of the time, they will go to art, for example, to the head of art. They will also go to music, experiment with more musical instruments. So from year 3, they have an instrument that they are gifted to play for the entirety of that year, and then they can take that and move that forwards if they want to as they develop and move through prep.
The opportunities the children get to do are just mind-blowing. I wish I had had those chances at school. Things like doing food tech, first aid, squash, swimming, just to have that range of opportunities embedded into the curriculum, not tagged on as an extra, as actually seen as a vital part of the curriculum is really important. There's a lot of targeted work on all these individual children in individual areas, and in the moment spotting, okay, I need to work with that child on this, or they're really excelling in this. What opportunities can we give them to shine? So I just think that kind of flexible nature to go, wow, who do I have in front of me and how can I help them to become the best they can be is really unique.
It's as varied as we can make it, so there are a lot of different sporting offerings. Teachers run various clubs such as hockey club, netball club, we have rugby club. External providers come in and do some specialist coaching, so we have martial arts, Aston Villa, Moseley Rugby Club come in and do sessions for different age groups of pupils. We have fencing, we have M-Tech for children that want to look at kind of musical development using technology. We have U-Talk, which is a languages provision, and they learn different languages beyond the French and Spanish they do in the curriculum. We try to, as much as we can, offer something that every child is going to enjoy. So it ranges from mindful colouring to we have just dance club. Children want to come with ideas for their own club. So we've had a seniors basketball club that's been introduced, and we try and cater for as many different activities as we can.
There are a lot of things that we offer and help support with the children in the lead up to the 11 plus exams and entrance exams. Particularly within year 5, we develop their enrichment programme to help support that with topics and areas that are covered within those examinations. But also as they get closer to interviews that are offered to the children, we help develop their skills within the interview practice as well. So we do a lot of work with them on a one-to-one to help support them and make sure they feel prepared and ready for any questions that they may be asked from their future schools.
Part of the provision that we put in place for children who are looking to leave at 11 plus, as part of our Hallfield enrichment curriculum from year 3, they have what we call study skills sessions. That's focusing on non-verbal and verbal reasoning. We also have changed our homework provision to actually support entrance assessments at both 11 plus and 13 plus. So our whole curriculum is looking to promote the children's learning and develop them into kind of inquisitive learners and making sure that they will be successful in the school that they are looking to go to.
I like Hallfield Prep because you learn more than pre-prep. My favourite club is chess because you play new people every time. My favourite club is netball because I get to play mini matches and I get to take part as a team with my friends. I love Hallfield Prep because it's my home away from home and we get to do lots of fun stuff in our lessons.
My favourite club is chamber choir because when I'm feeling anxious or nervous and I go to chamber, it just helps me feel calmer and safer.
My favourite club is basketball because our teacher always wants to teach us new things and we always are eager to learn.
When speaking to parents about prep, one of the key things that keeps coming up is how amazed they are that their independent skills are growing and they can see it at home as well. And I think that's a really lovely thing about the close relationship we have between home and school. But there's often things they say like, oh, they can now pack their own bag. They definitely couldn't do that before. You know, they're willing to help out in the house. That's all because they've learned something here or they've developed. So it's that kind of transfer from school to home that I think the parents are noticing much more as they get into prep. They can really see the development of their children as a person, not just academically.
We want to make sure that they are inquisitive learners and curious. We want them to be the ones asking the questions, not just answering the questions. We want to make sure that they understand their part of being a citizen of our school, but more importantly, how to be kind of a citizen of the global community and know what part they can play in that. So we want to build their resilience, make sure they feel that they can accomplish and tackle different situations, and just really kind of inspire them to be lifelong learners and enjoy learning going forwards.